Hello everyone, my name is Ivan Isaac Laganzon. This video is a feature walkthrough and demonstration of my intermediate programming project titled MoodSync. MoodSync is a command line interface Python application that helps users organize, manage, analyze, and receive music recommendations based on moods, genres, and listening preferences. Now let's move on to the program demonstration. First, let's go to the program folder, open it on the terminal, and then run the program. So python 3 src/main.main.py, press enter, and we are presented with the MoodSync menu. So we can see here different options and features, which are add song, view song, search songs, recommend songs, search songs, play songs, favorites, statistics, remove song, and save data. Now let's go over all of these one by one. Let's first with add song. In here is basically where you add the songs. Let's say Yellow by Coldplay, the genre is pop, and the mood is sad. In here it says 1 to 10. If you input a 0, it says energy level must be between 1 and 10. If you put a letter, it says invalid number. But if you put a valid number, it says Yellow by Coldplay is added. And then all throughout the entire program, empty inputs are basically treated as the back button. So if you go here, we press enter without any input, goes back to the menu. The next one is view songs. Input 2. We can see here all the songs currently on the library. So we can see here the song we just added. It's that. Number 3, search. So basically search anything based on their title, artist, genre, or mood. Let's say we search for the song we just added, gives it. Now for the mood, let's say sad, gives all the song under the mood sad. Now if the song or what we inputted isn't found, it has no matching songs found. Next is recommend songs. So in here, you basically input your mood. Let's say sad, gives you a single random song under that mood. You get this. Let's say happy, you get the single song, and again, enter, leave the input empty for the back button or process. Next is sort songs. In here, you basically choose through these sorting options to see all the songs sorted that way. Let's input title. Search all the song title alphabetically from A to Z. So B, C, that's that. For plays, there's all the songs with the most plays, highest to lowest. Now if you input an invalid sorting option, that's invalid sorting criteria. That is also same for the recommend songs. If the song isn't found, there's no matching songs found for that mood. Next is play song. This basically simulates playing a song. If we play the song we just added, says playing Yellow, play count is now 1. We go to view songs, you can see here that its play count is 1. Next is favorites. It's basically the list of all favorite songs and where you toggle the favorite status of a song. Let's, for example, this one, just put its title, it says remove from favorites, press enter to go back to inputting a title, and it's gone. Put it back, we just put its title again, and then it's back. If the song isn't found, it says song not found. That's how it's handled. Enter to go back to menu. Next is statistics. This basically gives some data. Let's say total songs stored 32. All the songs currently on the library, which is in this song notation file. All songs in here are 32. Next is total play count combined for all the songs. Most played song, favorite genre, most common mood, average energy level, and that's it. Then enter to go back to the menu. Next is remove song. In here is basically where you remove the songs that are currently on the library. Let's add the song that we will remove. Then 1. We can see on the view songs. It's right here. We go to menu. We put that where you are asked if you are sure to remove it. Only valid input here is Y or N. If you put anything else, it will give a message to please enter a valid input. If you just press enter, we go back to song title input. There. You choose N for no. If you say removal cancelled, and if you go to view songs, still there. Choose yes or Y. It says A successfully removed. We go to view songs, it's gone. Lastly, save data. With all the changes we have made, the added yellow song, it still hasn't been written to this song.json file. If we just save data, says data save, now the song is there. Lastly, if closing the program automatically saves all the changes, so we remove yellow. So in this menu, main menu also, if you input an invalid choice, says invalid input, please choose from menu. If you then close the program, it will automatically save. So to show that, let's remove the yellow song we just added, which is we can see here. Yellow, remove, it's been successfully removed. It's gone from the running program. If we close the program by pressing enter, it says saving data, data save, closing. Now the song is gone. And that's basically all the features of the MoodSync app. Now I'll be explaining the source codes. We have here 5 Python files: main, song, library, file handler, and utils. Let's start with the main Python file. This file is the main entry point for the MoodSync application. It's responsible for starting the program, displaying the CLI, the UI, for processing user inputs, outputs. It contains the main logic of the program by calling all the other methods that all these other Python files has. It imports the music library class from songs or from library. It imports the song class from song, and then it imports these methods functions from the utils file. We have here the display menu function, which is displays the menu that we see when the program startup. And then we have here the main function, and then in the main function contains the main loop of the program, which only ends if the program closes or the user chooses to close the program. So we have here the while true, this is the main loop. Then all the if, else, elif. For the valid choices, we have here the if not choice. This is for closing the program. We have the choice 1 for add song, choice 2 for view songs, choice 3 for share songs and all its processes and logic and so on. That's basically what it contains. Now moving on to the next Python file, which is the song. This file contains the song class, which represents a single individual song. So here is the class songs. It's basically responsible for creating the song objects. We have here its initialization function. Self, it has the title, artist, genre, mood, energy level, the favorite status, and then the play count. And then it initializes them here. And then this class contains various methods, all for the songs, mainly for the songs. We have here display info, which is used for displaying the songs. For example, for the view song part, it displays the song on the table-like style, which this is here. It's evenly spaced, and then this is the code for managing if the name is too long. That's basically the display info method. Then we have the play song, which is simulates playing the song, then just adds +1 to the song attribute play count. Then the toggle favorite method toggles the song's favorite status. And then this toDict method, it gets the song objects that this class song creates, takes their attributes, and then it puts them on a dictionary on this style for storing on the .json file, the song.json file, which you can see all the songs in here looks like this, just a dictionary. And then another method, which is from dict, instead of putting the attributes in this style, this creates a song object from a dictionary. Basically, it takes this data right here, processes it to make the song objects that will be used for the program. And that's the song.py file, has the class song. Next is the library.py. This module handles music library management functions. This file contains the music library class, which is basically the entire collection of all the songs. It also manages all the processes and logic like add song, remove song. When its initialization, it makes a list of songs, which is where all the songs that we'll be working with on the program. Then load data, which is a method imported from file handler, which is takes all this here and processes it so the program can read it and alter it for use. We have here various methods. Add song just adds the song, and it has a duplication handler, doesn't add the song if it already exists on the library. We have remove song, removes the song based on the user input. Display song, this is used for the view songs, for search, for the list sorting songs. This is what is used. Then the search song for the search feature. In here, we use list comprehension for filtering. So it takes each songs on the song list library for all the songs. And based on the keyword, on the search keyword, the user's input, it looks for that keyword on each of the song's attributes, which is title, song artist, song genre, then song mood, and returns. If it does match it, it will return it on the list for the search song to display. This list comprehension is used for the search song. Now for recommend song, we also use search list comprehension S for S and self-led songs, but in here it's always just returns one song anyway. For the search song is the better usage of the list comprehension. It filters out all the song that matches, let's say, the user inputs the mood cell. All the songs here, keyword in song mood, all the songs that satisfy this will be put on the list here to be then put here to be displayed. Now, the next method is sort songs. Basically, the sorting criteria, if it matches the favorite, alters the self song list to a sorted version corresponding to the input, the user input one title. Then here, next is calculate statistics. It's basically the statistics part. It returns the total songs, total play song count, most played. And this is the calculation for all that. And then now we have these two methods, the save data and load data. This is for saving the library to the JSON file, and this is for loading. Now moving on to the file handler. This Python file handler.py, responsible for saving and loading the data from this JSON file. We have here the data directory, which is data, because the songs, the JSON file is inside the data folder on the folder structures. We have two methods here, save data and load data, which is this saves the data, which is with open, and then data file, which is the data file is the song.json, then W for write, and then load data, the same thing, this time R for read. Next, and lastly, the utils. This file basically has the helper functions and all the other extra functions needed for the program. We have the clear screen, all the colors that were used, get valid energy for the add song, the titles for each of the options that manage that, and the EB, which is short for exit button, all the press enter to go back, text for efficiency of the code. That's basically the source code of the program. The project became challenging when the code kept growing, because I put everything in one file like how I always do. Navigating through the code became a hassle. Going from one part to another takes up time, and it came to a point where even my device was lagging, and working on the project became demotivating. So I had to distribute and group the codes into different files, which I had learned at school that you can import classes and functions from other files to make navigation easier. If I had more time, there are some improvements and features that I thought about implementing. Some of them are better search, statistics, and the recommendation system, improving the UI even more, and adding features like logs, recently added and removed songs, played songs history, and maybe even more if I keep on getting ideas.